Word up, everybody. Welcome to Friday. You're watching Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Yes, let's do it. It is Friday. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes. It's almost the weekend. The weekend is within touching distance, and we've got two stellar shows to get you there. We are your chauffeur drivers to the weekend. Softer side of life right now, an hour-long show full of all your soft craft goodies with the opportunity for you to pre-order some brand new goodies coming your way very soon. Plus, loads of great deals. We've got our sewing offer of the week. We've got loads of great demos coming up and a giveaway in this show. I must just remind you, please, can you do me a favour? Spread the word. I'll be popping up, I think, on social media in between shows. But 5 o'clock tonight, live at 5. But for the first time ever, we're doing Friday Night Live. It's going to be fun. It's going to be entertainment. It's going to be laughs. Well, maybe a few laughs. There's going to be songs and dances. There's going to be games. There's going to be prizes, jokes, viewer galleries, votes, things you've never seen before on Crafters TV.
Ooh.
It's going to be amazing. So please do join us because I feel like if it goes well tonight, we might do it again. If it doesn't go so well, hashtag orc. So as many people as possible, please come in and join us for that show. Tell all your crafty friends, get all the family around the TV or wherever you watch us and come join us tonight for Friday Night Live. Let's say hello. Before we say hello and get to the deals, to the lady who's going to be taking you through the next hour. Multi-talented, because not only is she now paper crafting, as you will have seen if you were watching Wake Up Call a little bit earlier on, but she is the queen of soft craft too. So many talents. It is the wonderful Becky Sworn. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. It's been a bit of a rush eating my food and getting all the bits ready for the show.
We were a bit worried at about 4 minutes to, and we didn't know where you were. Where were you?
I was in, like, is it a warehouse? It's like a warehouse that has all my samples in it. It's quite a big place. I did get a little bit lost. I needed a map. I don't know if it is haunted. I needed a map. Apparently it's haunted.
It is Harold.
I've never seen Harold.
No?
But I've had a bit of a shiver when I've been in there.
Producer Johnny has seen him.
Really?
You want to ask him about that story after the show?
Ooh. Ooh. Is it scary?
Yeah, it'd be a bit scary.
Oh.
I'm sure a few people have heard him as well over there.
Yeah, you do. There's like a little cough every now and again, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse when there's someone who used to work here who went over there because it's quite handy because there's toilets over there.
Yeah.
So it's quite handy. You can pop over there sometimes. And he opened it all up, this person, and he went and obviously went to the toilet. And whilst he was in the toilet, the only one in the building, he heard a. So as you can imagine, it hurried him up quite a bit whilst he was.
I think he was probably glad he was on the toilet at the time, wasn't he?
Yes, he was already doing what he would have done. So yes. Anyway. Anyway, welcome to the show. Softer side of life.
Isn't it?
Oh boy! Super. Sorry. Yes. What are we doing in this show? What are you going to demo?
Soft stuff.
Right. Good.
I've got a bag. I've got some applique dies. I've got some what are these called? Patchwork dies.
Patchwork dies.
I've got more patchwork dies.
Yep.
I've also got some little reindeer.
Oh yeah.
And of course the launch.
Yes.
We've got. Yeah.
Pre-order of said launch. Already in, Superstar Susie on the socials. Amelie Batiste says, hi, crafty friends. Hi. Hello also to Carletta, who says, good morning, everyone from Arkansas. Hello. Hello to Stephen Nicole, who says, good afternoon from a cold and miserable Andover. What happened to our lovely summer? It's never arrived. Unless, if you've had good weather down there in Andover, let me know. We haven't had no good weather up here in the north. Apparently, Johnny says we have one good day, 2nd of June. I'm considering selling my house and moving back down south. The weather's that bad. Stephen says, we'll have to go to Turkey with Ben. You're all invited. Come and join me. From the 13th of July, I will be there Icklesmere or somewhere. Book a hotel, we'll have a party. Rosalind says, hello everyone, looking forward to the soft crafts this morning. Mistress Dow is back again. And Rhonda says, good morning, Ben, Becky, crew and all my lovely crafty friends from Oak Park, Chicago. Kathy Lear says, hello Ben and Becky. Good day to my fellow crafters. Just before we crack on, I'm holding this item here. This is your Threaders Quilt As You Go fabric kit to make a mug cozy. We're giving that away in the show. Yeah, we're giving that away just for a comment. We were talking earlier on about your favourite movies.
Yeah.
Because it's movie night day.
Movie night day.
Movie night day. So are we just looking for general comments in this show, I think, or is there anything specific you want?
I think least favourite movies is quite good.
Okay. Least favourite movies. Movies that you watched and never want to watch again. You know one of mine already. Bone Alone. You Google it, it's a real movie. It's a movie, it's a dog version of Home Alone, genuine movie. I can lend you the DVD, I've got it somewhere. Right, let's get into it. So least favourite movies, please, and we'll give away the prize at the end of the show. Pre-order on this kit, the Sewing Make It kit. These are fantastic. This side are the brand new ones that we've got for you. So £19.98 or $25.90 is the price for these three kits. Top one here is going to allow you to be able to make a pin cushion. So you've got everything that you need in there, from your fabric panel to your toy stuffing. You've got your 30-piece sewing pins and the instruction sheet included. This 16-piece set here is going to allow you to make a sewing needle keeper kit. Again, pretty much everything that you need to get started with that. And then this kit here is your sewing storage kit. Once again, in there, you've got your fabric sheet, wadding, zip, Velcro, all in there, all included. $19.98 for the three is a fantastic deal, or $25.90. If you love this set and then you think to yourself, what's this over the other side of the studio? This is your showstopper bundle. So you can get everything I've just shown you, plus all of these three as well. So the original Make It kit, where you can make yourself the sewing storage kit just here. This one is going to make you your beautiful makeup case. And then this one here is going to make you that beautiful cylindrical zip pouch. But basically what happens is you go for the showstopper, you get all 6 items there, but you get those 3 items with a 30% discount. So that's how it works out. It's such a bargain of a deal. $44.80, $56, 25% off, less your platinum discount, of course. Next is something which I think you're going to love. This is what we like to call the
Sewing Deal of the Week.
Yes. You never forgot. I feel like it's a long time since we've done that.
I know, it's been a really long time. But yeah. Oh, who doesn't love a Sewing Deal of the Week?
This is an incredible
Sewing Deal of the Week.
because you buy one builder block and we give you a second builder block for free, plus a binding tool and some quilting clips. I mean, come on, we're practically giving stuff away here. So the 2 builder blocks you're going to get, let's say you pay for this one, your bay leaf. And just, Becky, very quickly as we go through these as well,
yeah.
For people who don't know about builder blocks, and as you described once, and it still sticks in my mind now, there are many people in the soft craft world who don't know about builder blocks.
Yeah.
These are precision time savers, aren't they?
Oh, they make a huge difference to you. It will open up a whole new idea of designing your quilts, because these are multimedia dies that are going to be able to cut through 6 to 8 layers of quilting fabric, meaning that you get all of those curves cut perfectly. So all you've got to do is make sure you use a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and everything you stitch will line up absolutely perfectly. So if you've been reluctant to do anything with curves because they're a bit tricky to cut out, this is definitely the thing to get. It makes a huge, huge difference.
This one, as I say, is your bay leaf, and within that you're going to be able to make 6, 8, 9 and 12-inch blocks, and then basically you don't pay for the rest. You've got your Winding Ways builder block set here. And once again, these are all going to work with your Gemini machine, which is brilliant. So you've already got the machine in place. I just think it's a great way for you to get into kind of quilting and patchwork, isn't it? Without having to know too much. And I would imagine that the bit that you don't enjoy when you're soft crafting is the measuring and the cutting, the fuss and the faff. That's the not fun bit, isn't it?
No, absolutely. It's the bit that I find really boring, because if you make a mistake, that's it. It's not going to work.
No.
And fabric is expensive. Let's be honest. You know, buying fabric is not cheap. If you're making a mistake with a curve on a piece of card, you're like, okay, well, I'll start again. But if you've cut 20 circles out or 20 curves out and they're all wrong, that's a big issue, and this is going to eradicate that guesswork. It's fantastic.
And also, just to kind of sweeten the deal even further, we give you a binding tool and we give you some quilting clips as well. So you can look at it like this. You can either go, okay, well, I'll buy one of these and I'll get all of that for free, or you can actually go, well, actually look at the price, $47.99, $71.96. I'm saving £73.97 or $109.85. That is not to be sniffed at, and that is why we have called this bundle
Sewing Deal of the Week.
Next is bag making duos, 70% off here. I mean, just ridiculous. $29.99 each, £11.99 today for the two, or $16.78. You've got the circular crossover bag set and your tote clutch bag and bow set. And here you go. This is what you are going to be getting. Multimedia dies. So these are deeper than your traditional dies, going to cut through lots of different materials for you, but giving you the opportunity, again, with ease, without you having to, worry about too much about, cutting and measurements and all these different kind of things, to be able to make a beautiful clutch crossover bag in the first instance, and in the second instance, your tote clutch bag with the bow. Full instructions included, everything you need right there. What an opportunity to pick this up with an unbelievable saving. And how nice also to have the opportunity to be able to make your own bags.
Yeah. Really nice, and you can make and sell as well. So this will be great if you want. You've got a little craft company. You'll be selling things at a stall. You can make some fabulous bags really quick and easy with these dies.
Yeah. So shove them in your basket. If you need fabric as well, we've got loads of great fabric on the show for you too. Shop the show to see all the deals there as far as that is concerned. You're going to have a look at these first. Which of the sets are you going to work with? I'm
going to use a circular bag first, if that's all right.
That's fine.
Fab. Right. So now mine's well loved, so yours won't look quite so falling apart as mine is.
Yeah.
The idea is, I'm just going to find, where did I put that piece of fabric? Oh, down here. So I've got some fabric here. So this is batting. This is what we were talking about before. Batting gives a bit of structure to your bag. So we want to use some batting, and I also want to use some fabric for the outside of my bag and some fabric for the inside of my bag. So what I'm going to do first of all is look in my bag, and I hope I've got my spray with me. Did I bring my spray? Oh, I think I've left it in the green room. I might just have to make do without.
What do you need? Okay.
In my drawer.
Yeah.
Which doesn't have my name on it.
Right.
No, I've still not got my name on it.
What is it?
Huh?
What do you need?
The spray, the stick and spray.
In your drawer without the name on it?
Thank you. So you can see here, you've got a couple of different dies here. This one here, you want to have a curve, you want to have a fold actually on your fabric. So you basically fold your fabric in half and you have that there. Now you can do that in two different ways. You can cut individually pieces for the front and the back of the bag, the wadding or the lining, the wadding or the batting, and also the lining. So you would effectively cut that 6 times if that's what you wanted to do. Or you can adhere the wadding or batting to the fabric, and then Ben can't find it. It doesn't matter. We can make do without. We can pretend we've got it. I thought I picked up some, but I obviously hadn't. I've obviously left it in the the warehouse. Is he looking in Becky's drawer? Oh, no, I haven't got a name on my drawer. He's just making up. Well, we're gonna start with cutting this already. Right. I don't know what Ben's doing in there, making a mess. Is he having a little sleep? Right, so we've got some fabric here. It's going through everybody's drawer. It's only me that's got it. Right, and you can see. Right, we're going to cut that here. There's nothing there. Is it man looking? Yeah, I think it probably is man looking. So we're going to fold that fabric over like that. like that. Yeah, the one with the orange lid.
Oh no. There isn't any. There's blue, there's purple, there's red.
I'll have blue.
Blue. There's nothing in those drawers.
Well, someone's taken it then.
No, blue stick away.
Oh, no, I don't want that.
Stick and spray you can have. Look. That's all I can offer you.
Oh no, but they're no good, they're paper.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We'll just make it up as we go along.
We're fine.
Right, so I'm going to cut this first of all. Let me grab my scissors. Oops. Just tripping over.
What a palaver. I've been for everyone's drawers just then.
Oh, I wouldn't have wanted to do that.
There's nothing of interest in any of them, to be honest.
Is there not?
Not really, no.
Sometimes I put chocolate in other people's drawers.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I know.
No, we were going to
I
go
did
Mike.
actually. I put chocolate in everyone's drawer last Easter. And loads of people didn't see it until like in the summer.
Oh, never. I don't want to go in my drawer. Mine's full of all sorts of
What
rubbish.
have you got in your drawer?
I've no idea. Just,
Rubbish.
yeah, bits and bobs. Did you say my joke book? That's not rubbish.
I do like your joke book.
Thank you.
Got to say that, haven't I?
Of course you have.
Right.
Anyway.
So I can probably cut all these pieces out in one go, I think, or maybe in two goes. So I'm going to use this piece here for the lining. So again, you're going to fold this over like that. Make sure you've got enough with that, and that's going to go like that. See here, so that's going to be your fold, that's going to be your fabric. And then over here.
Trusty scissors.
Yeah, fabulous scissors. There was somebody who was talking about their new scissors that he'd got. They weren't these ones, they were from somewhere else.
Right.
And they said they were really great scissors.
But
do you know how much they were?
Oh, I hate to think.
£350 for a pair of scissors. Why would you...
Was that someone on this channel talking about that?
No, I don't think it was. It was somebody on Facebook who sewed a lot. But my goodness me, I don't know what kind of...
I would want those to cut on their own and to...
Make you tea?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's for 350.
Crazy. But I suppose they must do something magical. They're magic scissors.
Well, yeah, they must be. Solid gold scissors, maybe.
Solid gold scissors.
Yeah.
We're going to give this a bit of a press, and it's easier for it to go through the machine. So we've got these pieces here, and then I'm going to try and cut all of them in one go. So if I'd got my spray, I would have cut some wadding as well, but I'm not going to bother doing that today because we haven't got the spray, and it will just move. But imagine we've got some wadding. Now, you can make these out of all sorts of fabric. So whether you're using something quite sturdy, like a denim or a tweed, thick tweed, you probably then wouldn't need to use any wadding in there. But when you're using cotton like this, to give it a bit more structure, you'd want to use a little bit of wadding just to give it a bit more volume when you're making it. Because you know the bag in itself is quite a structured bag. So I'm going to line all of those up like that. And then we will pop that there, around the right way, with those little lips just hanging over that fold. Put some tape on it and run it through the Gemini.
Whilst you're doing that, we can say hello to M, who says good morning from California. So nice to see the new launch. And Carol's in from South Dakota. Jamie Alex says howdy from Texas. Howdy. Rosalind says, I love all of my builder blocks. They make quilting or anything that you have to cut multiple layers so much easier being able to cut. And yes, don't forget, in this show, we are giving away the mug cozy. What's your least favourite movie? Your least favourite movie to watch is what we're after, please, on that front. We were talking, in fact, favourite movies earlier. And Ali says, so inspired by Becky and her talent to go between paper and soft cards. That's what I'm telling you. I always wanted to learn to sew, but was nervous to give it a go. These kits seem like a good place to start, perhaps. I concur. The kits, definitely. And a hello to Elizabeth Taylor, who says, hello to the team. Ben and Becky, hello to everyone. I'm tuning in. Weather report, Ben. Windy, but dry, sunny spells in Tor Bay. It's windy and wet spells up here in the northeast.
We don't want that really, do we?
To continue until next Thursday as well.
Really?
But you're going back down south, aren't you? So
Yeah, where it's hot. We've
Yeah.
had a fabulous summer. It's been really hot, you know.
No, you
some
haven't.
Ice cream. No, we haven't.
no. I started to believe you for a second then.
It's been like here, but like 2 degrees warmer.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is just more troublesome, I think, because then I wear warm clothes or like clothes for the hot day,
Yeah.
and then it gets really freezing afterwards. Yeah, it's not nice.
Good old British weather, eh?
Yep. We don't mind though, because we still go outside and have a picnic despite the fact we're freezing cold.
Yeah, barbecues in the rain.
When years ago we went away to Mallorca, the first time we went to Mallorca, and it was so cold, but we went to the beach, and both my kids had blue feet from being on the beach because they were so cold. But we were like, no, we're British. We are going to enjoy the sun. So you can see here, so that cut through all those, basically it was 8 layers of fabric with no problem at all. Just the very tips of it. Well, if you don't get those little lips right over the edge, sometimes you can have a little bit of fabric that you just need to trim off. But you can see here, I've got 2 pieces for my outside of my fabric, outside of my bag, and 2 pieces for my lining. So they form the front and the back of the bag. Now the other pieces that you've got in your set are these, which creates the zip piece, and then this creates the gusset. And you have these little marks here because what we're going to do is we're going to cut a strip of fabric, and then we're going to fold that strip of fabric back and forth onto these pieces, and then it will cut the fabric in a longer strip than you're actually seeing here.
Okay.
So you can see if you have a piece of fabric that goes down to here and it folds back and then it folds back again, when it cuts out, that means that piece of fabric is going to be that long. So it's a great way of using up a little bit of your, you know, not using so much of your dye and it becoming more expensive. So we're going to do the same thing as before. We're going to use some fabric here, and we're going to use some of the lining fabric as well. So
As I say, if you want lots of fabric, head to the website for that, or our fabric deals of the week. Do the jiggle for that, really.
Fabric deals of the week.
There you go. Lewis and Irene fabric in lots of different colours for you. So do check that out. 20% off all of the different colours and different designs. Yeah, so have a little bit of a look. There's loads of the Save a Stitch deals there for you as well over on the website. Hi, Joanna Madigan from sunny central New York. Hello also to Angela, who says, hi everyone, a bit late, but it's time for a coffee and some Crafters TV inspiration and fun. And Kathy Lear says, I didn't care for the movie True Grit. I like John Wayne, but I don't care for the movie.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever seen a John Wayne movie.
Have you not?
No.
I like, what films? I didn't like that one we just said, The Shallows. And I also wasn't a fan of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone used to rave about those, didn't they?
They're a
But I
bit too
didn't think
silly,
they were
weren't
great.
they?
Yeah, they were a bit stupid.
Silly.
Right, we're going to fold these over. So the best way I found to do it is to start here, and then you can see where those little points are. So we're going to go back to there, and we're going to go back to there, and then we're going to go back over
Oh, yeah.
there, and then go like this. So now, when I flip that over, when we cut that piece of fabric, you will get that perfect size. So we need 2 of these in that fabric and 2 of them in the lining fabric as well. And we also need 1 of these in the lining fabric and 1 of them in the outer fabric. So we'll do those as well. So I'm using my fabric plates here, so you might not have seen me using those earlier. So the fabric plates are a godsend if you're going to be cutting lots and lots of fabric out, and if you're going to be investing in that build block system, which is worth doing. But you can cut using the existing plates that come with your Gemini machine. All you would do is you would use your metal shim, and you use your frosted shim. You just take the magnetic shim out and use those 2 white plates. So very easy to use, but it just makes a bit of a difference if you're going to be cutting lots and lots of metal, because you can see lots and lots of dyes on the metal, because you can see it doesn't mark quite as badly as it would do if it was on the other type of metal shim.
Yeah.
And we're going to do the same thing here. So this one, going to there, I'm going to there, going to there. So we're just going back and forth on those sections. Like that. Flip that over, and then that goes just there. Off, and then run that through the machine again, like that.
Lovely. Hello, Kirsty D, who's joined us. Hello also to Mistress Dow, who says, I have quite a few least favourite films, but can I remember a name of them is the question. Rhonda doesn't like Alien.
Didn't like Alien?
It's just gross, says Rhonda.
Oh. Did I tell you my story about Alien?
If you did, I can't remember it.
You know when the alien,
Yeah.
and there's a little blue bird that's doing this. It's just tapping on the table.
Vaguely.
My dad made that.
The bluebird?
Yeah. It's like I think it's supposed to be like a flamingo or a emu or something like that. He made that.
Ah.
Yeah. Yep.
So like,
Useless information again.
if you watch the end credits, would his name be there?
No, because he would have made it for like a prop company.
Ah.
So his stuff is never in it. But when so I'm sure I've told you the story about Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. No.
No.
So Robin
You're not
Hood.
going to tell me you wrote Bryan Adams' song, are you?
He performed it. He is Bryan Adams. When he was, they did a film called Hamlet, which came out just before Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Where have I put that piece of fabric? Hello, where have you gone?
What are you looking for?
Oh, that's weird. Don't know what's happened to that. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and my dad was working on that. My dad was working on Hamlet, and Hamlet had a massive budget for all of their props, and my dad made loads and loads of the props. And then Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves was coming to the thing, and they were like, oh great, we're going to make loads of props, and they're going to be similar, because they're similar kind of age. Well, anyway, the whatever you call them, the property manager, property master came and had a look, and he bought all of the props that they'd used in Hamlet, and they were the props they used for Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Huh. So it actually cost them a lot less than they were expecting, but from my dad's point of view, it wasn't great because they missed out on more money.
Who was in that movie Hamlet then?
I don't know.
Same year as Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
Yeah, or possibly in the previous year. But yeah, it was...
so a bit of a nightmare for him because he was expecting a nice little payday.
Yeah.
To make new...
To make more props.
Oh, Kenneth Branagh.
Oh, yeah.
And Julie Christie.
Yeah. But if you watch both, you'll be able to see that it's the same props.
Ah.
Crazy, isn't it?
I love all these little tidbits.
Little anecdotes.
Yeah.
I tell you about. Right. And I'm going to do that bit there.
Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't have been that one. It would have been the one in 1990, wouldn't it? Which was Mel Gibson and Glenn Close.
Oh,
that's the one it would have been.
I don't remember watching it. Do you?
No, I don't. But that's the one it would have been because Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves was 1991, wasn't it? So that's it would have been that one. Oh yeah, look at it. I mean, it looks like they used the same castle as well, for goodness' sake. Yeah.
They probably did. Right. So we've cut those two pieces out. And then we've got to do the same for the smaller strips. So I've ended up making that a little bit too small, but you can see how you would use those. Now, what I'm going to do is do that one quickly, and then I'm going to show you how we put the zip together for this. So we won't be able to make the whole of the bag, but we can certainly make the zip part and the gusset for the bag.
Susie's just telling me that she says Becky made some of the little handbags the Ewoks used in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's my claim to fame.
I used to love those Ewoks.
I like the Ewoks.
They had two of their own movies after the Star Wars films, didn't they?
I think they did, yeah.
Caravan of Courage was one of them.
Caravan of Courage.
That's what it was called. Caravan of Courage, an Ewok movie.
Is that what our little gnomes,
Sven and Svetlana live in?
That's what their carriage is called. Not the Caravan of Love, it's
No.
the Caravan of Courage.
Caravan of Courage, yeah. Yeah, Caravan of Courage, an Ewok adventure. 1984.
Okay, that one there.
Whilst we're just watching you cut, other disliked movies, there's loads coming through now. I can't pin down my least favourite, says Em's Books Are Everywhere, but a good contender is Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
Oh yeah, I don't like that film.
It was too much for my nerves.
Yeah,
He's a bit silly, isn't he?
Yeah. I liked him in The Truman Show. I think he was excellent in that, and The Mask.
Yeah.
But everything else...
Liar, Liar?
Liar is quite good, but
Yeah.
everything else, I just find him a little bit exhausting.
Joanne says, I don't like horror movies. My daughter saw the movie The Cave years ago and told me about it. I had a nightmare and didn't even see the movie. And Sue says, good afternoon, Ben and Becky. My least favourite movie, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Definitely the wrong choice as a new mum.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want that for you.
No.
First thing you're watching. Gosh, no. No, I don't. I like a horror movie. I like something creepy.
Yeah,
But I
creepy's
don't like
good.
something
Like, sort of
horrid.
sort of thrillers and yeah, that kind of thing I really like. Kirsty D says, I also don't like the Lord of the Rings films. I found them too long and boring. Here, just too long. If you're over 2.5 hours, I ain't going to watch you, unfortunately.
I quite like a Lord of the Rings film, but I'll only watch it whilst I'm doing something else, like wrapping presents.
Angela Laidlaw Park says, often a popular one is Love Actually, but I'm not really bothered about seeing it again.
Oh, I love Love Actually.
Oh, it's on all the time at Christmas in our house.
I think it's so nice.
Oh, save me. Oh dear. And hello to Shadiah, who says, good morning, Lord Ben and Chocolate Becky.
Yeah, Chocolate Becky.
Chocolate Becky?
Yeah, because I like chocolate.
Oh.
Have you not noticed that? I like a bit of chocolate.
I think I have. I didn't know that was your nickname, though.
It is for Shadiah. Shadiah calls me Chocolate.
Chocolate Becky.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. That one through, and then I've just got one more to do. And then we're going to get my zips on a roll.
Zips on a roll.
So if you manage to get hold of the zips on a roll, brilliant. If not, you need them. They are absolutely fabulous. Really useful item to have. You don't want to miss out if they're available, because they've been out of stock for a little while, haven't they?
Yeah,
Are
they
they
have.
available?
Johnny's just having a look.
Everyone's just singing in my ears. All those funny people's voices.
Oh, they're out of stock,
Oh,
unfortunately. There's not.
no zips on a roll.
Zips on a roll.
No.
No. Oh.
Right, there we go. Right, that's all my die cutting done now. You can also use these little things for creating the strap for your bag, but actually I just find it easier to cut a big strip if that's what you're going to do. So we've got this one here.
What are you making, says Shadiah?
I'm making a circular bag
For chocolates.
for chocolates. Yeah, just circular chocolates.
Yes.
Yeah. that's-
Wagon wheels.
Yeah. Oh, you could fit a couple of wagon wheels in here.
Yeah. By the way, they are so much smaller these days. Kids bought some the other day.
But they said they're not. There was a thing about it.
They are
said they're
smaller.
not.
I don't
think
care.
they're
I don't care what they say.
Right, we're going to cut off a piece of zip,
Yeah.
zippage.
Zippage.
So I want to move all my zip pulls out of the way. That one down there. I like the sound of a zip, don't you? Do you know if your zip gets stuck? Do you know if your zip gets stuck, you're supposed to rub it with a candle?
Rub what with a candle?
The teeth of the zip.
Yeah, actually.
What was that film?
What?
There was a film, wasn't there?
Oh,
was
that
it with Ben Stiller?
Yeah, that was something about Mary. Yeah, we all know what you're talking about.
So, lining.
All the blokes who are watching now have just turned off.
We've got the lining, we've got the outer fabric. So we do the outer fabric there. We're going to put the zip facing down, and we're going to have the fabric facing down as well. So we're going to stitch with using our what's it called, zipper foot along here. Now I find that a little bit of textile glue is really, really useful, but if you haven't got textile glue, you can use some pins. So let's grab some pins.
Do you mean candle wax or just rubbing a unlit candle on a zipper?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to rub, you know, if you've got a pair of jeans or something,
No.
the zipper's stuck, you wouldn't want a lit candle.
No, but what I mean though is if you've lit it and then you're dripping the wax on
No,
the
you
zip.
just rub the hard wax of the candle. This.
Let's move on. It's a bit of a dodgy conversation, isn't it? To be honest, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this nice bag, and just remember who started the conversation.
It was just a handy hit in case you've got a zip, perhaps on a bag, and it's stuck. Rub it with a candle.
Ah.
Rub it with a candle.
Yeah.
You've got to be careful with zips. No one
I
wants
just
to get
usually
stuck.
yank it, you know.
Sorry?
I just use if I get my zipper stuck
Yeah.
on the bag, I
Yeah.
just give it a yank.
You've got to be careful though. You don't want to yank it too hard because it might fall apart or break. You've got to be really careful. Okay, and I'm going to stitch down here. So I'm now using my zip on the roll, and I'm using my zipper foot. So I'm stitching as close to that zipper as I can.
Yeah.
You can put, like I say, you can use a little bit of textile glue if you want to do that, or just put a few pins here. You'll find that sometimes the fabric stretches a little bit
Yeah.
when you're putting it on here because the zip is acrylic and your fabric is cotton, so you might find it stretch a little bit. It doesn't tend to stretch if you are going to use the glue.
Okay.
So it's quite handy. Now I've got to my zipper pull, and I'm just going to leave my needle in there, and I'm just going to pull that zipper out of the way. Oops. There we go. And then if I fold that over like that, you can see we've got one side of that zip with that outer fabric and the lining fabric attached to that. So we need to give it a quick press, just make sure it's nice and flat.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do the same on the other side. And then we do a similar kind of thing with the gusset of the bag, and then it's just a question of fitting it around the circular part of the bag, which we won't have time to do today, but I'm just showing you this section of the bag and how to put the zip in. Now this way of putting your zip in is the way we do put zips in all the time. So when we show you the new launch, you know, that you can pre-order, the last one, or the one I'm going to show you, it does the zip in the same kind of way. So we're going to take our outer piece of fabric. And we have that facing down, or facing up with the zip facing down, and then that piece of fabric on the top facing down like that. We're going to pin that together again. So this is a bit, if you're going to use a little bit of glue, that saves you a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And makes it a little bit easier, personally, if you've got some of the textile glue. Don't be tempted to use any of the other glue. Don't use tacky glue or, heaven forbid, all-purpose, because it will just break your needle.
Going back to 1970, says Patricia, Clockwork Orange, just didn't get it. It was a waste of my pocket money. It's a weird movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Weird movie.
Johnny Darko's a weird movie as well, isn't it?
I've not seen that.
Oh, that is really odd.
Is that a rat?
He's a 6-foot-high bunny, isn't
A
he?
bunny, yeah, I thought it was a bunny.
But not the black and white film about the bunny called Harvey.
No,
Have you ever watched that?
vaguely.
That was quite...
Amelie says, least favourite movie, the Saw films. I hated The Exorcist, says Rhonda. And Mr. Stow says, I remembered one that I disliked, Star Wars.
Oh,
I had to sit through that with my boys when they were little.
that would have been joy for me. No one watches Star Wars with me. My kids aren't that
Aw.
interested.
I'd watch Star Wars with you. Johnny would watch it as well. He was just saying he watched.
Should we watch it in between shows?
Yeah, he watched Return of the Jedi. Well, the thing is, you wouldn't be able to fit in a Star Wars movie in between shows, would you?
No.
Because they're over 2 hours long, aren't they?
I don't know if they are.
They are.
Are they?
They all are. Maybe not A New Hope, but certainly all the others are. Long movies. Dumb and Dumber movies, says Joanne. She hates the Dumb and Dumber movies. There's a new one coming out, isn't there?
Is there? Oh.
I'm sure there is, unless it's like a fan-made trailer I've seen online. Joanne says, "Am I the only person who has never seen Love Actually?" No.
Oh, I like Love Actually. I like The Holiday as well.
Oh no! Laura watches that about 10 times. 10 times a festive season. And Elizabeth Taylor says, "I still have an original."
The Elizabeth Taylor.
The Elizabeth Taylor in Torbay, yeah.
Oh.
Elizabeth Taylor says, "I have original Star Wars duvet sets that my boys had in the 80s, and I have made table runners and cushions from them."
Oh.
Did you have them, Ben? I didn't have. I don't think I had Star Wars duvet sets. I had all the Star Wars figures. Yeah, I did. All the Star Wars figures, and like the.
I wasn't allowed them.
Why?
Because I'm female. My dad said I wasn't allowed them.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
silly.
He had my brother had a steam engine, an actual proper engine, about that big, that you put water into and it trucked along.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. I wanted to play with it, and I was never allowed to play with it because I was a girl.
Oh man.
I know. It was a long time ago. My dad didn't understand about gender equality.
Exactly right.
Right, so you can see here that's created that little zip pull. So if you can imagine, we would put this up here, and that would form the top of the bag, and then we would do the same sort of thing with the gusset. The gusset would be down here, and you attach those two pieces of fabric together to create that circle. And then once we're ready with that circle, we would attach this piece to here. It's a lining piece, outer piece rather, and fix it all around. So I can't do the whole thing today, but you can see how that comes together. And this is the way that we always create a little zip section of a bag, or a zip part of a bag, little zip enclosure, just like this. So you're just sandwiching it between the lining and the outer fabric.
Excellent. If you want to get the collection, the set that Becky's just been working with is the circular crossover bag. So it's this one here. And then you're also going to get in the set your second set, which is your tote clutch bag and bow set. So, I mean, it's incredible value. Again, if you want precision with your cut, if you want something that's going to be easier to do, let's just say, this is definitely the way to go with it. And of course, plenty of tuition. This show, and if you go back on previous softer sides as well, you'll see these being used. And of course, you've got all your instructions on the back as well. This should be a £50, $70 bundle, £11.99 or $16.78.
That's great value, isn't it?
It is great value for money. Even if you've just got an inkling that you might like to get back into softcraft, grab these today. We'll come back in a few moments' time. We've got a few more of your comments coming through, a few more of your least favourite movies, which we'll read out. And when we come back, it'll be a quick wrap-up and also find out who is going to win our prize in this show. So, time to get to the checkout. Don't forget, you can pre-order those brand new Make It kits as well. They're available for you, so do have a look. And we'll meet you back here in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Tea first, and then from there it'll be meetings, and they could be commercial meetings, they could be creative meetings, I could be supporting one of my team. I also manage a large team, so it could be one-to-ones with those. Every day is different, but always a predominant focus on the products, how they're working, the new products that we're bringing out, a lot of research and development. When we get to see the finished article, way before anybody at home gets to see it, it arrives and we get to unpack it and experience it and try it, that gives us all a massive buzz. I can't be getting out of bed too early, and I like to get to bed. 9 o'clock's the new 10 p.m. Tea all day long, black, no sugar, thank you. I tend to miss breakfast, which isn't great. And if I have something when I come in the office, then that's going to be yoghurt and fruit. My face, all of the makeup that makes this. Nobody's seeing this without that on. Probably a baked potato or a salad or something egg-based. Oh, craft along a masterclass. I'm going to say masterclass, and that's because I love to educate. One song that would be the theme tune to my life, it would be Billy Ocean, Red Light Spells Danger. Pour a gin and tonic. First thing I do. Get in the house, gin and tonic, decompress the day, and then plan what I'm going to do that night.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you for the comments coming through. Imani says, Jeepers Creepers, that was a terrible movie.
Oh, it was a bad movie.
It was pretty bad.
Tommy Knockers was quite rubbish as well.
Oh, the Tommy Knockers, yeah. That was Stephen King, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jen says, Napoleon Dynamite used to be my least favourite movie, but now it's one of my favourites. My son has one of his senior portraits where he's doing the Uncle Rico pose. I've not seen that movie.
No, I've not seen it.
A movie still I don't like watching is The Birds, says Pat. She says, sorry, Rosalind, I think I know that it's one of your favourites. And Teresa says, my least favourite movie is Tootsie, with Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, I quite like that film.
I didn't enjoy Bambi, says Mistress Doubt. I can understand that.
Yeah, that was shocking.
Yeah, that is... And Trinkles says, good morning, everyone. My least favourite movie was The Fly.
Which one?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Was there another one?
Didn't they do an old one?
Oh, I don't know.
Was Jeff Goldblum the original?
Jeff Goldblum was the original in the 80s.
I think they've done a remake of it. Don't they always? I mean, there's so many new ideas. And there's a new shark film on Under Paris.
Oh, A Shark Under Paris?
Yeah.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah, and that's supposed to be really good.
Ah.
Yeah.
I might... my Laura loves sharks. She's a bit of a shark aficionado.
Oh.
So maybe we will watch that tonight for a romantic...
I doubt it's romantic.
well, no, she loves shark. Like, she enjoyed... What's the one with... Jason Statham? What was that
The
one?
Meg. I love that.
Yeah, you just love that because
Yeah.
Jason Statham's in it.
Yeah.
But she enjoyed The Meg. I didn't. So Shark, what's it called? Shark at Paris? Shark
No,
in
I think
Paris?
it's under Paris or beneath Paris.
She'll
below
enjoy
Paris.
that. We'll put that on tonight. Quick question, because I know we want to quickly have a look at these, but Angela's saying, the bag you just made, could that be made with the leather effect fabric, which is on the website?
Yes, it could. I would say, does it say how much you need? Have a look on the website, because the full instructions aren't in the packaging. The full instructions are on the website. Have a look on the website and check how much fabric you need, because that leather effect is a little bit narrower than normal fabric, so you might need to buy 2 packs of it. Have a look.
Rosalind just says, fly was disgusting. I did see Shark under Paris. Rosalind, what's it like? Is it worth watching? Let me know, please. We've got to move on quickly because we've got 7 minutes left on the show with the Hawaiian Applique Dies Trio. You've seen these before, I am sure, on softer shows. Have you ever seen this price before? Probably not. It's a £90, $105 bundle that you're getting for $21.59 or $25.16 if you're platinum. You have got your pineapple. You have also got in here your... Breadfruit, thank you. And also you've got your tea leaf. You're folding your fabric into 4 when you use these, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. Is that the only ones you've got? And that's unfortunately, I brought the wrong one with me. So
never mind. Well, we'll see the idea.
See what it's like. So basically, it's a very, very large metal die. Now, what you want to do is you want to take your piece of fabric and fold it into quarters. And then you're going to pop it in here. They all work in exactly the same way. Again, you've got these little lips hanging off your die, and those are the pieces that need to be over those curves and over those folds. I would need to use some tape. Luckily, I have a piece of tape over here. And where is more tape? What happens to it? I tied it up, and it just disappears into the ether underneath the Gemini.
Oh, it's the other side of the Gemini.
No.
Well,
you know, I'm always heavy-handed with my tape because I don't want anything to move. Now we're going to use our fabric plates as before. We're using our white plates, fabric plates, the die with your fabric. So die's facing down. I am also going to tape my fabric to my plate as well. Just make it super secure. And then the other fabric plate over the top, and then your white plates over that. And feed it into your machine. Now, I think these are fabulous, really great for making cushions.
Yeah.
You can make a cushion in no time at all because these are, you know, they're obviously going through the machine really quickly and they will cut out beautifully all that fabric. So, I put that here, take the tape off. And here. So that, just there where that fold is, obviously not put it quite over. I'm just going to trim those little bits off. But you can see, you have, when you unfold it, you've got this beautiful design. So if you've put some Bondaweb or something similar on the back of this before you cut it out, you will then be able to peel off that paper and then the glue will be attached to your fabric and you can just iron it on to a cushion cover, a quilt cover, lots and lots of things you can do this in a big bag. Maybe you want to do some nice sort of tote bags out of some linen. You can put that on there. You can see you've got that lovely pattern here.
That's really clever.
It's so clever. And of course, bear in mind, you've also got the waist. So you could do one cushion like that in 2 different colourways. And then you could do another one, which is like this. So you just need to put all your bits and pieces in together. But it almost looks like coral now, this particular one. And they all work differently. They all work, well, they all work the same way, but we've got different patterns. So you can see you could do 2 different colours of fabric and have almost matching or complementary little designs here with your fabrics. You've also got some little stars that you can pop in here too. So they really do look fabulous.
Excellent. There we go. And what a price on these today as well. They're $29.99 each then, aren't they?
They're great value.
Just to show you the designs again, you're going to get your tea leaf. You will also get the breadfruit. And I think my favourite is the pineapple. Rhonda says, I have all of the applique dies. Yes, I used them for the pillow craft along, soft craft along. I remember that, Rhonda.
Yeah.
When was that? Last year? 2 years ago?
I think it was last year, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know, Rhonda, but I do vividly remember that. We've got the winner in the show, which we'll announce in just a second, who has won our giveaway, which is that Mug Cozy fabric kit. One thing I do just want to remind you of before we go on this show, though, is the pre-order on our brand new Make It kit. 2 options for you here, so you can order these today and we'll send these out very soon. The 3-piece sewing making kits. This is the brand new collection right here for $19.98 or $25.90. 3 kits, so essentially you can buy all of these and use them yourself. You can buy them, give them away as gifts. You can buy them, make them and give them away as gifts. It's entirely up to you. But this one here is going to make you a pin cushion, and it tells you everything that you're going to be getting there. So you've got your fabric panel within that, all your stuffing, 30-piece sewing pin set plus your instructions. Here you have got the ability to make your sewing needle keeper kit. Again, everything included within that, as is in your Make It kit for the sewing storage. Those 3 brand new pre-order for $19.98 or $25.90. However, if you want to go bang for buck and get the previous Make It kits as well, you then go for the Showstopper deal, which gives you the 3 original Make It kits, if you like. The way that the Showstopper works this time is you get the brand new ones and you get the 3 originals with a 30% saving. All right, so those come within the bundle, 30% off, giving you that price of £44.80 platinum or $56 if you're shopping in the US. And you won't fail to miss those on the website because there's a big banner there which tells you about that pre-order. Thank you for all the comments that have come through, everybody. There have been loads again. Really enjoyed getting interactive with you. The prize that we're giving away on this show is this one, the Quilt As You Go fabric kit to make a mug cozy. And the winner, chosen at random, someone who doesn't like the Saw movies.
I don't like those. Is it me? Did I win it?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was Amelie Batiste. Well done, Amelie. Congratulations. We will send it out to you if you message us, CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk. That will be coming your way. What a brilliant show. Summer sale, of course, on the website. You can check out loads and loads of great deals. There is some huge savings to be had, so make sure you check those out. And make sure you come back tonight, live at 5. That is midday. If you're Eastern time. It's 11 a.m. Central. It's 9 a.m. Pacific. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight, I think, aren't we?
We are. We've got to get our glad rags on, haven't we?
Yeah. I think you're going to be more glad ragged than me, though.
Really?
I've just got a suit and a white shirt.
There's loads of dresses in the green room.
Shall I put one on?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That pink one.
Yeah?
I really want that pink one.
We'll go with my eyes.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great show tonight. Honestly, it's the first one we've done, so come and join it. Come and watch. We'd love it if you would. Even if you just want to come for the entertainment and the company and the fun, the competitions, all right? There's going to be prizes. There's going to be giveaways. If you sent in a picture recently as well, you need to be watching, because if we feature your picture in the gallery, you'll win a prize. But obviously, you need to be here to see if you win. Chat about it on the socials for me. Tell everybody else to come in and join. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. We've got games back as well. So if you used to love Play Your Crafts Right back in the day, we've got some interactive games for you to be playing. It's going to get really, really competitive, because Mrs. Competitive versus Mr. Competitive tonight. So join us. We would love to have your company. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. We'll meet you back here in a couple of hours for the first ever Friday Night Live. Until then, bye for now.